And I'm the Goob, and this is Gulps'N'Games. Weekly show where we have some gulps, give like a little background on it, and then we play a game, give like a how-to on it. Our opinions on all of that. So this week I grabbed Massacre. It's from Wolverine State Brewing Company.
Ah, I know them.
I don't know if we've had Wolverines on here. I think we have. But I don't think so. I know we drink a lot of it on draft usually when we get Wolverine.
Yeah, and we obviously don't have that here.
Yeah, so I don't, but I do have their About Me page. Do you want to read the about them or the beer?
Beer.
Okay. In Michigan, they have a knack for being creative in less than ideal situations. Take Wolverine State Brewing Company, for example. Matt Roy and Trevor Thrall, Wolverine's founders, took a bad snowstorm, a Jeep, and a northbound route in I-75 and turned it into Michigan's only lager-focused microbrewery. The snowstorm delayed their trip for several hours, and to kill the time, they started talking about the huge amount of beer they had stuffed in their cooler for their guys' weekend. They had microbrews from all over Michigan, imports from Europe, St. Louis, and Milwaukee. But as they talked, they realized something was missing. A regular Michigan beer. A kick-ass, easily approachable beer that all Michiganians could rejoice over.
What year was this? Because I feel like there was a lot of them there's a lot of Michigan breweries.
They started in 2007.
There was a lot of breweries.
No. They're saying they had a bunch of microbreweries, but they wanted a regular beer, not like a big flavored micro beer. Even though their regular lagers are not just like a regular lager.
Okay.
But Michiganians, they spent the remaining hours wishing for such a thing to exist before realizing that they could either keep complaining or they could do it themselves. And that's how the idea for Wolverine Premium Lager, their flagship brew, was born. So I don't know if I've just had Wolverine Lager. I know I've just had all their other beers. Well, not all of them, but a bunch of their other beers. A few years and a few additions later, they're operating as the first and only all-lager microbrewery in the state of Michigan. They're constantly pushing the envelope with what a lager can do. They experiment with combined cultures, high-gravity lagers, and best quality ingredients for the most balanced, unique, and innovative beers possible. They are proud of their passionate brewing team, which consists of Brett and Matt, and cellarmen Rick and Brandon. Together, they spend every day creating and caring for each and every lager. They hope that we love it, drinking it, as much as they love making it. So I grabbed this one. It is Wolverine Massacre.
Okay. This is it.
Yep.
Michigan's light lager. This style of beer generally offers a lighter body with malt-driven flavors and aromas, and possible light fruity esters with minimal hot flavor, bitterness, and aroma.
See, I like this one because we like a lot of beers that have been aged in bourbon barrels. But we always get stouts. I've only ever seen stouts aged in bourbon barrels.
Yeah, this is a lager one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's got this,
really
it's been dipped in wax, so look, yeah.
It's Maker's Mark.
Yeah. I was hoping I could just peel it off.
I think you're supposed to get this thing, and that helps you take it off. This thing that, see how this right here? I don't really know. I'm just making it up.
That's for opening cans.
No, but you see this little, like...
That's how the beer bottle flares out.
Alright, already not happy how I can't get into my damn beer.
And that's the beer for today.
I mean, this is really cool, but
Maybe
we need a better way of opening
maybe
it
like
or a direction.
You know how
or
that
something.
Baby Bell cheese has like a little like strip on it that you like peel? Maybe they should have put a strip inside of this.
Well, I feel like that's what this is right here because it's like on all of them, but maybe not.
Oh, I see the lip.
Yeah.
That thing. I thought you meant this right here.
No.
No, I think that's just where the wax was at. Cause yeah, it's just thick wax.
Oh.
I already like cut into it and I right along the edge of the thing. There we go. Now watch it be a twist off and you're just supposed to twist it right off. Nope, it's not a twist.
Oh look, I got mine was just this.
That's what I thought you might be able to do, but I wasn't getting it underneath the...
Oh. Well, alright, we take that back. It's not as hard to get into. I was just following him.
You should never follow me. It already smells so good.
It actually does.
Actually does, like I was lying to you.
Oh, you know.
Did you already drink it?
No,
Oh.
but men like to lie.
Okay.
Hi.
I am.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's good stuff.
That is really good.
That is a really... Wow, I am very impressed by this beer.
It's not as heavy, I want to
It's a
say.
dark lager, though.
Well, yeah, Imperial Dark Lager. It's still a lager. The bourbon probably made it dark.
This is good.
Definitely tasting molasses in there.
I definitely want this on draft.
I don't know if it comes in draft.
Probably at their brewery place.
Well, I guess you gotta go visit the brewery. Alright, so I thought a good game to go with Massacre. I wasn't sure how to kind of fit these together, but ask me what we're gonna do today, Goop.
What are we gonna do today, Goob?
Same thing we do every Friday, Princess.
What?
Try and take over the world!
The pinky and the brain.
Oh, okay.
So this is Risk. Many of you probably know Risk. It's a classic game.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, we're not going to play the full game.
Hopefully not.
In fact, what we're going to do is we'll explain a little bit of how to set up, and then we'll just pause the video and set up, and then come back in. And you know how to do this game, so you explain it to them.
That's not me. That ain't my role in this show.
So you grab the colors and you throw them on the countries. That's about as far as I know. Yep. So it looks like you get the Middle East and nothing else.
No, you do these cards here. I don't know how to play with the mission lines, but you hand out these cards.
I thought you took turns choosing countries.
No, you first get these cards and then you put a guy where your country is, and then you get so many, you'd have to read the direct. Did you not read it? You thought that I was just going to randomly remember how to play this game?
Yes, it's your favorite game.
I have to read the directions every single time.
We'll be right back. Alright, so there are different rules for a two-player game. Whereas a two-player game, each of the players choose a color of the units, and then the other 4 also get placed out on the board. You get 36 units for yourself, and then the neutral players all get 24 units. You'll then use the cards, these territory cards, and each actual player gets 9 of them, and you give 6 of them to the neutral players. And then you place 1 troop on each one of those countries, put all the cards back into the deck, and then you roll the die to see who goes first. That person then gets to place 3 of their troops down on one of their countries that they now own, and you take turns. Going through. Now, as for the neutral people, Since there's 4 of them, I would assume that you each choose 2 of them to place their neutral ones down. So it's not like one player is placing them. So obviously they can just like bombard the other player, you know. And then so let's get set up with all this, and we'll be back.
Part of the America.
Alright, so we got all set up. I do have to fix a little bit.
Then?
I do
well, I know conquered Northern America.
Yeah, so we're going to have to set up a little bit more of that. Now that we're set up with 1 player in each of the places that we own, we reshuffled all those cards, including I gave this to you, including the 2 wilds that you were supposed to take out before dealing out to see who gets what countries. I got the higher roll, so I get to start first, and we take turns in order. Putting down 3, so I will do 3 of mine and then 3 of each of the neutral ones, and then she'll do 3 of hers and 3 of each of the 2 neutrals that she is controlling right now. And once we get done doing that, I will take another picture of what it looks like, and then we will get started. Alright, we finally finished putting out all of our soldiers, and you usually cinch them up. I don't know what the term is. You replace like every...
Fortify.
Well, no, it's not fortify.
Oh.
You replace all the ones that have like 6. You can replace 5 of them with the horse. Horse equals 5.
I don't have to.
Cannon equals 10. It actually says in the directions to do that after you place your troops.
I don't care. I don't care. You don't have to.
Okay. So then what you do is you start conquering the world. First off, in the start of your turn, you receive troops and then send them out. So, first off, depending on how many countries you have, that's how many troops that you get. So, to start, 1 to 11 is 3. We all have 9, because when you start, you get 9. So, I get 3. If I had any full countries, you do get so many troops per having the full country taken over. And you get to add that to it. So, like, if I had all of North America, I would add 5 to it. Then there's cards that you collect, the country cards. And all of them have symbols on them. This one's got a horse, this one's got a soldier, and then there's the cannon. And if you have a set of 3 or 1 of each, you can turn it in for more troops. You get whatever the gold horse is on. So right now he's on 4, so I'd add 4. After you turn in a set, he slides down. So each time someone turns in a set, you get more and more to add into it. You collect those by every time you conquer a country, and you only get 1 per turn. So if you conquer 10 countries in 1 turn, you still only get 1 card. But you do get a card for each turn that you conquer at least 1 country on. And so that's how you collect them. And we'll get into it. I'll show you how you conquer countries. So I get my 3. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack the Congo from South Africa. She only has 1 person on the Congo, so she only gets to roll 1 of the defense die. The white or the defense can only defend up to 2. I have 6 people, so I am going to roll all 3. 5 and 5 is a tie. Now here is where I hate risk. Anytime there are 2 people with guns and they point a gun at me, and we shoot them, bang! And it's a tie, we both die, right? Or neither of us die, right? That's a tie. We both lose or we both win. It's a tie. We both get the same thing. But no, in Risk, I lose 1 because I tied. That doesn't make sense. That's not a tie. That means you won.
That's the rules, dude. That's the rules.
It's a stupid rule, and it's why I hate it. And then,
I just killed you, though. Man, he must be good.
I'm going to switch and go from here to here now.
Okay. I have some good troops.
Here, you switch your die.
What? No. I like this.
Alright, I'm done. So I didn't take anything over and I lost a bunch. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try to take over Australia.
Yeah, she always tries to cheat and take it over. She put like 18 people there. And she was like pulling extra people out of her pile when she thought I wasn't looking.
I was not.
And she's taking extra turns.
Look, I even put some of the green guys there to make it harder.
Should have just put all the red ones right there to make it as hard as I could.
Okay, I'm gonna attack New Guinea.
Okay. You won.
Ha ha.
Okay. You only take off one.
Only one?
Yeah, one win. One attack, one win.
I thought if you did 2, you kill 2. If you get higher than
I
2.
thought it was the highest die versus the highest die. I'm pretty sure
so
it is.
5 and then 2. No, so he lost 1 and I lost 1.
Then that doesn't make any sense because
Because this is a tie.
every other game where you have die, it's highest die beats highest die, and it doesn't matter how many. It's one loss.
No, I'm pretty sure you lose 2.
I don't care. Take 2 away. Keep cheating to get
I
Australia.
lose 1 and he lose 1.
Keep cheating to get
No,
Australia.
I lose 1 because I tied with him.
Oh, okay.
I think it just said right there. On the other side.
No, it just says that
Oh.
blue is rolling 2 die, so they get to defend with 2. It says the player with the higher die roll wins. The loser removes a unit from the battleground. This unit has been defeated. Put the defeated unit back in its pile.
Right.
It doesn't say anything about. You put them in highest to
I
lowest.
had a 5 and this was a 2, so...
If you rolled more dice than your opponent, ignore those extra dice.
Oh.
The attacker rolls a 3 and a 2. The defender rolls a 6 and a 2. First, the players compare the highest die. Red wins if blue removes one of his attacking units from the battleground. Now the players compare the next highest die. Okay, and this is so the
And I did,
defender
I
wins
tied.
ties. Red wins and blue removes his other attacking unit. Well, fine, because I've never seen anything like that. You still going against it?
Yeah.
Tie.
I die. And...
No,
Oops,
it's 5 to
that's
1.
right.
Highest to high.
Oh, yeah. He loses. Okay.
One again.
Yep.
5 and 1.
6. He loses 2. Alright.
And you can move as many as you want over, but you have to leave at least 1 troop on the country that you're moving from.
Okay, and go here to Eastern Australia. 6. Alright.
Can I choose to only defend with 1 person?
Yeah. Oh no!
You lost 2 people.
Oh no! Darn it. Okay.
Red loses 2 people. Oh, yeah, because it's that and then that.
Alright. Okay, we're going after Western Australia. Now we're going after Indonesia. Okay, now I'm going to fortify.
Fortifying, are you going to tell them what fortifying means?
It means that you get to move your troops.
I don't think you can move that many of them, though.
As long as they're next to each other, the countries are next to each other, you can move as many as you want.
I thought no, I'm pretty sure I read it had a limit, but I'll read it again. Okay, it says take as many as you like from one territory and move them to another.
Oops, I wasn't supposed to start with New Guinea. Look at. Oops.
See, told you, she always cheats to get Australia. Always cheating.
I didn't do it on purpose. What did
See,
you just
now
say
you're
about
cheating,
the
trying to give
rules?
yourself extra people.
What did you just say about the rules?
I said that you were right, that you get to move as many as you want.
Okay.
And then you get one of these.
Yay!
Alright, so now in this version we're choosing not to play with the neutral troops being allied troops where you actually get to attack with them, bribe them to join your side, things like that. So it's just going to be my turn again. And I'll go from Brazil to Venezuela. And then I do get 3 troops because I only lost 1, so I'm still within that 1 to 11.
Okay, wasn't I supposed to get more troops before I started last time?
You were, but you didn't. It's too late now. It's my turn.
You cheat. You cheat.
Alright, so I'm going to attack Venezuela. You die.
I did.
I'm going to attack Northwest Territory.
You die.
Tie should just be nobody dies.
Excuse me.
Okay, you're dead.
You gotta leave a guy there.
I did. I left him. He just drug along with them. He's like, no, brothers. I mean, that's pretty much the game. You just keep going. Like I said, you collect cards, so I'll get a card on my turn. You collect a set, either all three of one or one of... It's one of each, right? That's an allowable set? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then you get 4 more, and then
yeah,
if you keep on going, like it goes up, you get 60 extra.
Yeah, if it lasts that long, which it can. If anybody ever has watched the show Seinfeld, there's actually an iconic episode where Newman and Kramer are playing a game of Risk, and they've been playing it for like 3 weeks or something, and they're like moving the game along to each of their houses and stuff because they're afraid the other's going to cheat and stuff like that. And it's just the funny ongoing jokes because it's like one of the longest. It could be a quick game. Like all you have to do with this one, all I have to do is focus on her. I don't have to worry about any of the other countries and just take out all of her. And she spread herself thin because she always goes after Australia. So I could move my troops this way, ignoring the other troops, only going after her, take her out, and then I win the game. Because once you take out the other player, the game's over. If you're playing with full players and not just 2 players, or even the allied one, you do have to conquer the whole world. Now, if you conquer it with your allies, you win. But if you don't have any allies, you have to conquer everything. But it's a long game.
It is.
My only issue with it is if it's a tie, either nobody loses a life or both players lose a life. It's a tie. Tie means both people win or lose. That's what a tie is. And that's what is it, Milton Bradley?
I don't know. I think it's funny.
Parker Brothers. You brothers need to get your stuff together. Mario Brothers have a lead on you guys right now.
Mario Brothers?
That's the only other iconic gaming brothers I could think of.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and then so now on her next turn she'll get to add 2 to her.
Yeah, because I have Australia.
And then however many countries she has, if it's more than 11, she'd go up to the next tier.
And then it's based on how many troops you have too, isn't it?
No.
I thought it was.
It's based on how many territories.
That's right.
So the next tier is 12 to 14. You get 4, and it keeps on going, and you get more and more troops each time. So I think it'd be a fun game if they fix that whole tie thing, because
when I play with him, I let him have his way. He's a big baby.
We played it like that one time.
Yeah, and then after that, I let you always play it the way you think it should.
We've never played it since that one time that we played it that way.
We played with Toby.
Okay. Okay. Cliff and Norm are having a beer chugging contest, and it's a tie. Does that mean one of them still has beer left in their mug?
I don't know how they came up with that, okay?
Yeah. Well,
and I'm not saying it makes sense. It's just that's how you play the game.
I mean, we play other games not the way you're supposed to play. Like, Uno, you're supposed to keep drawing until you get a playable card, and we just keep moving on after you draw one card.
Is that really?
That's actually in the directions.
Oh, okay.
There's another one that they said that everyone does wrong. That it's just that's how everyone plays it. I don't remember what that one was though. But anyways,
birthdays.
It is Sherry's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, it's Levi's birthday on the 27th, and I'm so glad I'm working for the close on Sunday because I didn't realize that July 3rd was already so close on the next schedule.
Yep.
Not that any of you care about that.
What's July 3rd?
Levi's birthday party.
You just, you said it was the 27th.
His birthday's the 27th.
But you didn't say he had a birthday party. It's the first I'm hearing about it.
I need to tell you.
Okay.
July 3rd sometime.
I don't know what my schedule is yet for my real shifts. Well, happy birthday, Sherry.
And Levi.
And Levi, who doesn't know what words are.
Sherry, come see us. Or more like see Nate.
You interrupted me with birthdays. I didn't do my spiel yet.
Oh.
If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Sherry hasn't told me you subscribed yet, so hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, Sherry.
Hit the like button and the share button with anyone you know. Leave some comments down below. What do you think about risk? That might even be a good thing for the conversations with the Goob episode for our conversation. But leave some comments down below what you think a tie means. Do you agree with me that if you tie in a battle, either you both lose a life or you both don't lose a life? And which do you think it should be? I think if it's with a battle and you're shooting guns at each other, a tie means that you both lost a life, and a draw means that both guns failed. Maybe we do it where it's a draw if it's 1 through 3 and a tie if it's 4 through 6. Either way, I think that tie should be you both lose. Leave some comments down below on what you think, and thanks for coming. Cheers again.
Cheers.